You guys want to know what it's like to get your apartment renovated and if it'll cost you or if it'll be beneficial to you? Stay tuned.
Are you ready?
Jerry and Sheila stay ready.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jerry.
And Sheila.
And this is my wife, Sheila. And today we are here in Santo Domingo Este, Dominican Republic, chilling in our house, newly renovated, remodeled kitchen. That's what we're here to talk to y'all about. But before we get started, we're going to do a little salute. All right, everybody, this is some Fireball. It's only about 30-something%, but it's straight. Can she take it to the head? I don't know, but it's your boy gonna do what he do. Salud.
Salud, baby.
Cut. We gotta do that again.
Vamos.
That thing went down the wrong pipe, y'all. All right, everybody, I done got myself together. Hey, that's like the first time that's ever happened. Normally I be smashing compared to her, but this time she got me, and happened to do it on camera. I don't know why, but anyway.
Oh, Dios. ¿Es mía?
No, that came from this. Tranquila. Did not come from my head. You do make things. So, look. Dómete. Mentira. Today. Put this on camera. You see what I'm talking about? This is the kind of stuff I gotta go through. And she cried for real, like just real tears coming out. It was that funny. It was super funny. Super funny. Demasiado.
Ay, Dios mío. Ay, yo creo que estoy marina con esa vaina.
Okay, no más. I don't know why you think that came out my head.
Porque tú hiciste así, entonces tenía agua en la mano y lo tiraste.
It came from this.
Ay, Dios mío.
Tranquila. Look. All right, so we decided to go ahead and renovate the apartment, the kitchen. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, we were thinking about moving and whatnot, and started figuring out the cost of it and everything, what area we wanted to move in and all that stuff. We talked to a couple different people, and we decided, hey, man, maybe we should try to move. And then we realized how much money you got to come up with up front, blah, blah, blah. We were like, nah, I don't know about that. And we happened to stumble upon our neighbor who had renovated one of his apartments that he owns. He owned like a few of them. And so once we seen his kitchen, it was like, man, this is the same layout, everything, same 3-bedroom apartment, 2-bath, man, with the kitchen, and we can make that thing a little bit bigger. And I was like, man, what's the cost of this? So he was talking to my wife and telling her about the cost, and I'm gonna go ahead and let her explain about what he was saying about how much it costs, and how he did it when it comes to the walls, the everything, and then the they call it the piso, the floor.
No, es lo que me dijo mi baby. Antes, vamos a un paréntesis. Perdón, paréntesis.
This is
Ok. No,
No,
eso
that's
es
quote.
comilla.
Yeah, pretty.
Comillas, paréntesis así. Ok, entonces. No, ok, vamos a un paréntesis. Cuando tú dices de la cocina, señores, yo entraba a la cocina de este edificio completo, por lo menos de aquí. Y no hay una cocina que se asemeje a esta, porque ninguno han hecho lo que nosotros hicimos primero. Que fue cuando nosotros le enseñamos el video, baby. ¿Te acuerdas del video? El primer video.
Mm-hmm.
Díganme, eso fue de la imaginación de nosotros. Que hicimos eso bien bonito y abrimos la cocina y se veía bien chévere. Pero, como mi esposo dice, cuando fuimos donde el vecino, sí es neighbor porque él tiene 2 apartamentos aquí y él vive en la otra calle. Él tiene cosas aquí, o sea, apartamentos.
Right across the
Es neighbor.
Right there.
Ok, entonces, cuando él nos enseñó, yo le dije, ven baby, vamos a ver el apartamento del señor, porque me tenía un callo, que venga a verlo, que vamos a hablar, para que yo le administre, señor, como 3 años administro Airbnb. El que quiera su Airbnb que se lo administre, solamente dejen los comentarios que yo lo hago, se lo administro. Entonces él quería que yo le administrara los Airbnb de él, o sea, los apartamentos de él para ponerlo en Airbnb. Bueno, cuando nosotros vamos, mi esposo queda impresionado. Ahora, hizo un buen trabajo. Nosotros hicimos un buen trabajo aquí, pero él hizo más en agrandar la cocina. Él agrandó la cocina de una magnitud que ahora mismo tenemos el mismo espacio y estamos, oh Dios, felices del espacio que tenemos. Él invirtió como 325 mil pesos remodelando la cocina completa. El piso, arriba, en el techo, y luces, sí, bien bonito. Los gabinetes, todo. Hicieron la cocina en 325 mil pesos. Le dije a mi esposo, mira, ese dinero nosotros no lo vamos a pagar. Tú y yo lo vamos a hacer. Y ahora explícalo.
Yeah, we ain't got that kind of money. And I'm telling him, I'm like, man, that's crazy. Maybe we can do it in like stages or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Hey, because we had already, like she already said, renovated our kitchen already. And we had put in new cabinets when we first moved in about 2 years ago, 2.5 or something like that. And so, because when we first came in, it was like real, like 1990s, 1970s. So we decided, hey, I said, baby, let's go ahead and just do it like a little bit here, a little bit there. But the main thing I wanted to focus on in the beginning was just opening it up a little bit so that we could just have a little bit more space. Because I'm telling you, when I be trying to cook a little bit, I don't be cooking a lot. But if I'm in there, she in there, we in there, I'm not really cooking. But if I'm like doing something in there, like cutting up something, and then you know, I'm bumping up against the refrigerator and whatnot, I'm like, man, ain't no, there's like one area where we had counter space where we could just chop up some stuff. But I'm not gonna go into all that, but I'm just saying. And then of course we brought our bar, brought that thing down a little bit. It was kind of high, made it look a little bit more modern, you know, just made it look modern, man. We just decided it. But at first we was gonna just do piece, but somebody decided, hey, let's go ahead and just do a little bit here, a little bit there. Let's just go ahead and do everything.
¿Pero por qué? ¿Por qué?
We didn't have the money, but
Porque, señores,
we had the money, but I didn't want to spend it on that. You know what I'm saying?
no teníamos dinero, en serio, en realidad.
How much was it that we paid completely?
220 mil.
Okay, 220 mil. And then we added a couple different things. We added this area here where the television is inside. So we added a little bit too. We said, hey, we'll do this, but we want to add a little bit more to it. But I'm going to tell y'all, it turned out real nice. But tell me, ¿por qué?
No, eso mismo. Ahorramos 100 mil pesos. De lo del vecino ahorramos 100 mil pesos. Entonces, dime, estamos ahorrando dinero. ¿Por qué yo le dije vamos a hacerlo de una vez? Porque yo tenía algo de Airbnb y yo dije, no, espérate. ¿Cuánto el moreno? O un muchacho, cuando nosotros nos mudamos aquí, primera vez, yo siempre, a mí me gusta guardar los números de los morenos. Perdón, yo digo moreno, perdón, moreno. Ay.
Okay, all right, this is a different story.
Lo siento.
I'm going to talk about this. You don't have to say lo siento. But I'm going to say that moreno
Trabajadores.
means brown. So here in Dominican Republic and maybe other places too, they call people with darker skin morenos. Whether you are haitiano, which is
Dominicano, también muy negro, tú le dices moreno.
So for me, when I first got here, I used to be like, why you always call him moreno? That seemed kind of like malo to me. For me, it seemed kind of like a bad thing, but then my wife said, no, that's okay. Here, listen, let's talk to this lady here. Listen, hey, and she said, hey, Morena, do you feel like this is disrespectful, blah, blah, blah? And she was like, no. And we talked to another guy. We was on the yacht. We went on it. It wasn't a yacht. We was on the cruise, little yacht cruise thing, where you remember we was on the Royalton yacht cruise thing, and then the Moreno, he was on my.
Yeah, eso que no importa.
He was like, nah, that ain't. She was like, hey, Moreno, we need we need more
ice,
alcohol, or yellow, or ice, or whatever. And so I asked him. She asked him, do you feel offended? I'm like, nah, I'm not offended. It's all good.
Es que no es ofensivo porque a mí también qué sé yo, me puedo decir morena. Morena, ¿tú entiendes? Eso no es malo.
And so for me,
Si
like
yo no me sé su nombre, lo siento.
No, you're good. So I was just saying, at first that's how I felt, but since they say it's all good, then it's all good. You know, it's all good.
El caso es que yo guardé el número de esa persona cuando nos hizo el transporte para mudarnos aquí y nada, entonces yo tenía ese número guardado porque, señores, la persona que nos hizo la remodelación, primero, esa persona falleció. Y tú sabes, baby, Mackenzie, como falleció Mackenzie, yo dije, bueno, yo tenía ese número y estaba buscando ahí y yo dije, wow, di con él. Entonces, como di con él, con William, hablé con él, hizo un buen trabajo, señor, en la cocina, se la vamos a mostrar. Hizo un buen trabajo en la cerámica. Entonces, y buen trabajo también aquí. El caso fue que pudimos resolver con él y ya tú sabes, nos dio un buen precio también. Por eso la cocina, en total nos salió ese precio.
So what I wanted to say about this was the process, just for the ones that's thinking about doing it, I wanted to explain a little bit of the process. So the process when it comes to, you gotta know people. That's the first thing. You gotta know people that are in the space, that understand how things work. You can't just get on the Google and be like, let me find somebody that can be a contractor and do things. You gotta know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. I'm telling y'all, that's the best way to do it. You get them to come in, they check it out. We started off with the floor. A lot of time when you get a contractor, they have like different skill sets. So like the first one we called, they were skill set in demolition and like doing the floors. Like demolition, baby, meaning they make a hole and they made our hole bigger. They did what they had to do. They made everything wider, the space wider. So all of that stuff, you got different people for different situations. And then after they finished the floor, they finished opening everything up, they added more concrete. Then we had another guy come in, and then that's when, they also did the ceramic. But then we had another guy come in, and then he did the cabinets and the countertops and things like that, and the wood type stuff. So it's just different people that do different things. So we're just trying to give y'all ideas and situations. I don't know exactly how it works down in San Domingo area, but if somebody's gonna build up in this area, San Domingo Este, we can get y'all contacts, we can help you out. And of course, if we know Norberti and Jay, they know all the contacts down in that area, and we can push y'all to them. But for us, we deal with up here, and I'm sure that they'll tell their people, hey, if y'all got any information, any questions about San Domingo Este, they're gonna push them to us. And we work together like that. That's what we do. And they are good friends, and so we help each other out. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all coming to this area, we got y'all. We know contractors, we know people that's gonna do things, but we also know the process that you gotta look at them, you gotta watch them, you gotta see what they doing. You can't just say, okay, go do it, and then you vamos, you go back to the States, United States, Estados Unidos, and be like, hey, oh, they said they was gonna do a good job, and they showed me photos. No, you gotta have eyes on, boots on ground, eyes on, watching everything they do. Them jokers be on their phones. They'll if you let them, they'll be on their phones. Be like, wait a minute. But when they see me, they be like, they working. I don't even have to say nothing. I don't have to say, hey man, what you doing? But nope. When they see me, they know. Or they see my wife, they know to get busy. They know, but they not lazy. They do a lot of good work. But sometimes they get distracted, just like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? They do a lot of good work, but they get distracted sometimes. And they don't get paid by the hour. You ask them a price, you negotiate a price, and that's the price. And they ask you ask them how long is it gonna take, and they tell you how long it's gonna take. So for me, I'm like, man, how long is it gonna take? I need it to be a lot faster than what it is.
Todo lo que dice mi esposo, eso es, señores. Llévense de todas las recomendaciones porque así es. Supervisen y le va a ir bien.
That's the key. And I'm gonna tell y'all, we had a couple minor experiences, and one thing that I said to my mother was, she was like, well, if they mess up something, are they gonna replace it? The answer for us is no. Now that's the contract we use. Now you could talk to them and say, hey, if it's real bad situation, let's say they broke a tile. When they break a tile, you're gonna go buy another one, they'll just replace it. You know, if they'll fix it. But they're not gonna pay for a new tile in our experience. Maybe if y'all got other experiences, y'all can drop a comment below. But I'm telling you, based on what we've done, if they mess up something, let's say they mess up a piece of wood or something, or a cabinet, we have to pay for them to fix it. Now, if we choose to say, hey, let's go ahead and we're gonna deduct this from what we said we're gonna pay you. We'll pay them half up front and then we'll deduct the rest, then that's what we'll do. But what I'm telling y'all is, nah, they're not gonna do that. Now, if you choose to say, well, I'm not gonna pay you the rest of the money, blah, 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 then you might mess up your negotiations for the future situation. So we choose to go ahead and just pay it. And it's just as how we do it.
No, es así, pero son diferentes situaciones que ustedes pueden controlar, porque si les rompe totalmente la cerámica, lógicamente tienen que pagarla, pero por una cerámica, señora, ustedes no le van a decir, ok, tienen que pagarla, no, tú vas y la compras, igual que por una pieza de madera, depende cuál sea, así que todo es recíproco, o sea, todo tú tienes como el control de esa situación.
All right, so we got other videos that y'all can check out. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this video on up. Hey, we're gonna put in the description different information that might help y'all in y'all process. If y'all have other questions about renovating any type of apartment, remember we redid our Airbnb. We built that thing from the ground up. So we just letting y'all know, hey, get at us if y'all need help. But we are not realtors, but we are people that can put you in the right direction when it comes to helping you with getting involved with different contracts. All right. Hey, Ginger here a little fussy right now, so we're going to go on and get up out of here, y'all. Hey, keep it easy, keep it breezy, and we out. Bye.
Bye.